Today I will be talking about the 2017 commencement exercises at Bethune-Cookman University. Dr. Edison Jackson, the president of the university, chose to have Betsy DeVoe as the commencement speaker at Bethune-Cookman University. Students in the community alike signed petitions and protested, stating that they would like a different speaker for the occasion. Dr. Jackson responded that I am of the belief, quote, that it does not benefit our students to suppress voices that we disagree with or to limit students to only those perspectives that are broadly sanctioned by our specific community. When Ms. DeVoe spoke, she knew that she would be in an environment that most likely would not be embraced by the student body or the attendees of that graduation. She stated in the speech that she embraced those that agreed and disagreed with her. As she was speaking, the graduates responded by turning their backs on her as well as booing during the speech. Students were concerned that Ms. DeVoe is not in tune with the needs of their university or the needs of historically black colleges and university in general. What I will be speaking about today is the decision to have Betsy DeVoe as the graduation speaker, the response to the opposition of having her speak, and then I will talk about the resistance that the graduates gave Betsy DeVoe during the speech. Dr. Edison Jackson responded to many of his critics by saying that his students would benefit from hearing someone whose opinion may differ from theirs in order to give them a taste of what it's like in the real world. In the real world, you have to deal with opinions and people that think differently than you do. And he wanted to make sure that his students were ready for that experience and invited them to embrace Ms. DeVoe and to have dialogue and conversation so that they could come together in a solution, because he truly believes that that Betsy DeVoe cares deeply about education, according to Erica Green of the New York Post. Now I would like to talk about the resistance that Betsy DeVoe was met with when she spoke at Bethune-Cookman University. When she began to speak, she was met with many boos and cheers, especially when she was given an honorary doctorate degree from Bethune-Cookman University. The majority of the students, when she began speaking, stood up and turned their backs on her while she was speaking. During her speech, Ms. DeVoe stated that she would continue to fight on the behalf of historically black colleges and universities. She stated that she wanted to relaunch year-round Pell Grants, which affect low-income students. She encouraged students to be open-minded and listen to opposing voices. In conclusion, the decision to have Betsy DeVoe speak at Bethune-Cookman University sparked a major conversation. Many people believe it was the wrong decision to have her speak at the university because she can't relate to the plight of what many historically black colleges and HBCUs go through. She says that she's willing to fight for HBCUs. She has at least 4 years to prove that. Okay.